then you have the space to be like, yo, this is how I'm really feeling, or do you see yourself kind of tucking it in for the most part?
I think for me, I think I give myself permission to answer it authentically. I think maybe when I was younger, I probably would be like, "Oh, I'm fine, everything's good," And I also try not to like weigh anybody down, because of like giving my energy over. But for the most part, I feel like that is a very valid and important question. So when people ask me that question, I am authentic, and I may say like, "Yo, I'm exhausted," but I'm grateful and I'm blessed, I'm excited, about like the spaces and stuff that I'm creating or that I'm in. But it's like there are times where I'm just like exhausted, But then also I think what ended up becoming important was not only do I, give my answer, but I also take the time to authentically ask like one of my brothers the same question, like how are you? Or I say like, yo, mental health check-in, like what's up with you?
Right.
Like, what's going on? How can I support you? Anything going on?
Yeah.
Is anything you're not telling anybody, that you want to like, this is a safe space, like you can tell me anything, so, yeah.
So I just heard in your answer, I'm good.
Okay.
And so I like to ask Jarrell almost probably too much, how are you? Because when he says I'm good, I don't actually believe him. And because I feel like it's this generic answer when you say I'm good. Are you really good?
I'm good. I'm breathing, ain't I? Limbs is working.
And then when you're saying this, and I'm looking at your faces, and it doesn't speak I'm good. You don't look like you're good. You have a face. So, really, my question is like, when you're saying I'm good, what is the real underlying basis for that? And I'm asking you this too.
Oh my gosh. I'm the interviewer. What do you mean?
No. This you're right for now. What does I'm good mean? Like, why do you feel the need to say that when I know sometimes you're not good? Was that a lie?
Come on, now. I done bigged up the men. I said, listen, we like to talk.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I got a lot to say. All right. So, all right. If, you can't see me if you're watching, so don't worry about it. It's a voice. I'm coming from above. Right? Typically, when a black man says he's good, he's like, yo, I'm alive. I'm breathing. What a lot of people don't realize, and being a black man in this community, is that we are at the bottom of everything. We get a lack of respect from not only the communities that we live in, but even from the black women or just women in general, where they look at us a certain way because we are black men. Like you said, everyone in here is busy as shit. But it doesn't matter that we're busy and we working to do better. We're still looked at as nothing. And when we say we good, it's like, yo, we woke up. And it just is that way, because no matter what we do, it never seems to be good enough in the community.
Yeah.
And it's horrible.
Yeah, thank you. Is that a shared sentiment? You can have your own perspective, of course. That's what our perspective is,
Understandable. Well, personally, me, when I say I'm well, like you said, when you asked how do I feel about that question, and I feel like when a person asks me how I'm doing, I'm actually answering genuinely, because I feel like I don't let a lot of things get to me, so even like overall, I feel like we all as black men, we do think about things, in general, but the way we feel is sometimes it could be a moment thing, or it could be genuine on how we really feel every day. So when I say I'm well, I believe that I feel that way usually, like that's my usual feel. But there could be a moment where I'm stressed because that day could have been stressful, So I do believe that I go by my mood. So that's how I determine like how I feel usually. But overall, I could say that I'm well because I'm at peace with myself more than anything. I'm not doing anything to feel like I gotta fit in somewhere. As long as I got my own peace, that's what counts most. And like you mentioned, Demarcus, as far as in like checking in with others, which I feel like sometimes when I know somebody else is doing good, it makes me feel good. So it's a genuine thing as well. Sometimes you just gotta check in and see, what somebody else is going through, and that could probably change your mood as well. But as long as they, your answer could make them feel better. So, as long as I feel like I'm staying above water and I'm, grateful for waking up every day and
some simple and humble
it's just
things.
it's just about being humble, and that's what makes me feel well. Like it's just about waking up and seeing another day, and as long as I could see that and do what I need to do and provide, I feel well.
Right.
How about you guys?
I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting that it's the experiences that I've had in places I've been. Like it's the same answer across the board in like different cultures. Like I'm originally from Texas, but in Texas we say like I'm fine. That's the word, I'm fine. But in New York it's like, yo, I'm good.
Right.
It's like you're in the Dominican Republic, it's like todo bien. It's the same thing. But I think also it's like what I've come to realize since becoming like a life coach, I ask the question twice. So I'll be like, yo, how are you? And everybody be like, yo, I'm good. And I just like kind of look. And I'd be like, well, how are you? And it always like, it like takes it a little bit deeper. And it's like, oh, wow. But I'll be like, yo, how are you? Or if they'll say like, yo, I'm good, I'll say something like, if you could choose another word besides good, how are you? There's so many different words you can choose besides I'm good. And everyone's like, oh, well, I feel amazing. Or like, I'm all right. Or I'm so-so, muscle menos,
It gives people an opportunity to really think about how they are.
Right. So I just noticed like,
Yeah.
if I just go just one step, one question more, like I'll get like a different answer.